Hey guys, my name is Mr. Crocker here. I'm working on a new setup, working on a new filming area in my room. So today we're going to talk about comparing fractions. So when we compare fractions, all we mean is that we're talking about which one is greater than or less than or if they are equal. Okay, and we've talked about a few different ways to do this. So the first thing we said was if they have the same denominator, okay, if they have the same denominator, like both of these are thirds, then that means that the one with more pieces is going to be greater, right? Now, if they have the same numerator, top number, then in that case, what we want is the one that has the bigger pieces, right? And thirds, there's only 3 pieces, so thirds, fifths are tough. Not bad. Okay, so thirds are bigger pieces. So if I have 2 big pieces, I end up with more shaded area than 2 small pieces. Okay, but there is another way that you can compare fractions when they have nothing in common, and it's super easy. So the way that you do that is by cross multiplying. Okay, and what I mean by cross multiplying is you take this number and multiply it by this number. I'm going across. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, that belongs to that fraction. I go across this way. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 is more than 9. 2/3 is more. Okay, so that's cross multiplication, and that's another way to compare fractions. So let's look at another example. Okay, what if I have 3/4 and 7/8? Okay, well, it's not so clear. You might have an idea, but we can cross multiply and make sure. So 4 times 7, that's 28. That belongs to this fraction. Okay, 8 times 3, that's 24. That belongs to that fraction. 28 is more, so 7/8 is more than 3/4. And that makes sense because both of these fractions, there are my eighths. 7 out of 8, right? Only 1 piece is missing. 3 out of 4, 1 piece is also missing. So it makes sense that 7/8 is more because both are missing 1 piece and eighths are smaller. So it's missing a smaller piece. Okay, so cross multiplication works pretty great. Okay, 3/5 and 6/10, which is greater? Well, I can cross multiply. 5 times 6 is 30. 10 times 3 is 30. And in that case, we see that they're equal. Okay, so neither is greater. Now, you might even see a set of fractions like this where you have more than 2. Okay, so if you have a set of fractions like this is really ordering. Okay, it's really a step past comparing, ordering. What you need to do is just start with 2 of them. Okay, so let's say we're going greatest to least. Okay, so greatest, least. I'm going to start with 1/2 and 2/3. Okay, so I can go 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 1 is 3, 4 is more than 3. So I know that 1/2 is less than 2/3. Okay, 1/2 is less than 2/3. So this is the most, the least is at the bottom, 2/3 has to be more. So now I need to know about these. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9. 5 times 2 is 10. Oh, so 2/3. 2/3 is also more than 3/5. Okay, so 2/3 is definitely my most. Okay, so now I need to know which one's more, 1/2 or 3/5. So I'm done with 2/3 because it was more than both of them, so it has to be the most. Okay, so long distance cross multiplication now. 2 times 3 is 6. 5 times 1 is 5. Okay, this one's more. So 3/5, 1/2, just like that. Okay, cross multiplication works every time for comparing. Okay, let's do another set like that. Okay, let's do 7/8, 8/10, and 4. Let's do 4/9. No, 7/9. Trying to not have any equal fractions there is what I was doing. Okay, so first let's just start with 7/8 and 8/10. Which one is greater? Well, 8 times 8 is 64. 10 times 7 is 70. So 7/8 is more than 8/10. Okay. Now, I'm going to look at these two. 10 times 7 is 70. 9 times 8 is 72. Okay, so 8/10 is more than this. So this time, we already knew that 7/8 was more than 8/10, and now we know that 8/10 is more than 7/9. So that's my order right there. Okay, 7/8, 8/10, 7/9. Greatest, least. Okay. Cross multiplication will help you compare any two fractions. What do you think of the new spot? You can see the boxes. I don't really like the boxes back there, but the rest of it's pretty good.